A lot of people have asked us how we set up for using the AgBot. We thought we'd show you the tools we use and the techniques we use for a typical arable field. First, we've got the MLID GPS receiver. So this is the MLID Reach. This is an RS2 version, and this is capable of giving us an accuracy of plus or minus 20 millimeters. The MLID talks to a phone, so I've got an iPhone here, but you can use a Android phone, any type of phone, little app on the phone, and we use that to record our positions. We also have a very handy assistant, very useful when you're mapping. We've got two sticks, one at 1.2 meters. We use this for getting a decent cross-compliance margin. So we like our cross-compliance margins at 1.2 meters. So we use this. We've got a 1 meter stick that we use for the edge of roadways. So around the edge of roads, we like a 1 meter margin. It gives us a nice margin to the edge of the track. We've got a 4 meter length of rope. So we use this for farm tracks. We've got a farm track to do on this field today. So we keep our farm tracks at 4 meters wide. And then we've got a standard measuring wheel for things that are a little bit unusual or distances that we haven't considered. We normally start in the corner of a field. So we're starting here, we've got a hedge one side and we've got a farm track the other. So we've got our 4 meters, that's giving me 4 meters from the edge of the ditch. And this 1.2 meters I've laid down there, which is at the end of the hedge. So I'm confident I'm 1.2 meters in one direction and 4 meters in the other. So we'll record our first point here. The AgBot does not like multiple points in a corner. So we have a single point in the corner and then we walk approximately 12 paces before we record our next point. We've mapped all the way around the edge of the field and we've put a point in every 12 meters. But now we've got to a bit of pheasant cover and actually we want this to be a nice straight line. So what we're going to do is record a point here, go to the far end and record another single point. That will give us a straight line between the 2 points. Measure out here and see how far we are. And we can do the same at the other end and hopefully get it parallel. So we recorded 1 point at the bottom and then we will record another point here. The AgBot will then pull a perfectly straight line between those 2 points and give us a nice straight edge to our cover that's here behind us. Okay. Again here we've got a grass margin against this SSI woodland and we want a nice straight line across here. So I'm going to record a single point here, walk to the far end and do another point at the far end. we're now going to map along the top of a ditch bank and along the bottom of a hedge. So we're going to use our handy 1.2 metre stick and from the top of the ditch bank to our measuring point. Again, we're in a corner, so I'm 12 paces in. I'm going to do a single point in the corner, 12 paces in this direction and another point. So the AgBot does not like multiple points in the corner. We need a single point. Once we've mapped the field boundary, we need to map any obstructions in the field. In this particular field, we've got two electric poles. So we simply mark 8 points around the pole. We use our handy 1.2 metre stick. That gives us a nice distance around the pole. The AgBot will plant to the 1.2 metres. That also gives us a nice comfortable distance with the header. When we come to harvest next year, we won't need to get too close to the pole. Right, let's go here. Let's go here. One here. One. Here's our completed field. You can see we've done a point every 12 paces around the curved areas, and then where we wanted this nice straight line, we've just done 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and we'll get some nice straight lines on that headland.